All right, welcome to this week's video. This is the fourth and final video in our series about how to create a more joyful life. And this video is actually titled Creating the Life You Want. Now, if you've been watching these videos about how to kind of take charge of this and start doing things that are a little more proactive and intentional about infusing some joy into your life, and you're having a little hard time with it, if you're feeling almost like kind of shut down and like you don't know how to turn the lights on, then this video is for you. This video honestly is for any woman that wants to actively create her life a little more intentionally. I talk about it as sort of getting in the driver's seat of your life again. Now, this, what I want to share with you is a practice that I call the 3 things, okay? This is originally created by Regina Thomasauer. She calls it the Holy Trinity. I've just kind of adapted it for myself and for my coaching clients, especially in our group coaching program, Vibrant Living. I love doing the 3 things practice with them, whether it's in our group coaching calls or just in our discussion feed inside of our Mighty Networks platform. It is so... it's fun, but it's also just so powerful. So let me share a little bit with you of what this practice is. This is something that can really help you get in touch with what you want. If you have ever, been that person that somebody asks you like, hey, where do you want to go out for lunch? And you say, oh, whatever sounds good to you. Or you say like, I don't know, you choose. That's kind of sometimes a little bit of a sign that you're not in tune with what you want. And if you're not in tune with what you want, it's going to be really hard to get in the driver's seat and go somewhere. It's going to be hard to be actively, intentionally creating the life you want if you don't know what you want. And I want you to know that this is normal to be a little out of touch with your own desires and interests. It's normal, it's okay. But it's something that needs to change. I think that this is really common for women because we really tend to gravitate to work and home situations that kind of set us up to put ourselves on the back burner. It doesn't have to be that way though. We can show up as our best selves and really take good care of people in our family and in our work while also taking care of us, while also staying in touch with what sparks joy for us, okay? So what is the 3 things practice? The 3 things is basically an opportunity for you to answer 3 open-ended questions, okay? And these can be answered in an I am statement or an I statement, okay? So the first one is, I want you to think of something that you are proud of. The second one is something that you are grateful for. And the third is something that you want, okay? So it's proud, grateful, and a want or a desire, okay? So at first, these can be incredibly difficult questions to answer, especially the proud and the want questions. Like I said in previous videos, I think most of us have at one point or another really focused on a gratitude journal. Maybe if you practice, observing Thanksgiving in the US, like, you know what it is to like focus on what you're grateful for, and that's very comfortable. But it can be less comfortable to focus on what you're proud of, because that can feel, oh, wait, I don't want to, make a big deal about myself. And some people believe that it's a sin to be prideful. It's not good to be prideful. I'm not necessarily saying that it's not, but I do think that it's actually really positive for you to be self-affirming and for you to have things about yourself and about your life that you can be proud of. And I don't think that that's bad. I don't think that that's a problem. So we won't get too much into that today, but yeah, send me an email if you want to chat more about that. And then the what we want is top. It's the hardest one, and it's also the most important, okay? Because this is exactly what we're trying to get in touch with. So those are the three questions. Those are your three things, okay? Now, how do you do this? You could write it down. You could make it a journaling practice. I will do that often, but I find it incredibly powerful and affirming to do it verbally, like over the phone or in person, and even more powerful if you have this practice with another woman, okay? Whether it's your mom or your sister or your best friend, like find another woman that you are close to, that you're comfortable with, that you feel like you can be kind of your authentic, vulnerable self with, and ask her if she wants to do this on a regular basis with you. Of, hey, I heard about this thing. It's just called the 3 things. And would you like to do this with me? So I do this on a regular basis with my mom, and I have one really close friend that I do this with on a daily basis. And it is grounding and it's powerful, and we get to support each other in this energy of opening up to being proud of ourselves and opening up to what we want. It's okay. It's okay to have wants. So that's what I want you to do. Find another woman that you can do this with, because we as women need to get in touch with these things if we are going to live up to and fulfill our highest potential on this planet. Okay, when do you do this? How often should you do this? Could you do this? We know that we don't like the word should here. I love doing it on a daily basis, okay? But sometimes I don't talk to these people, you know, these women that I'm close to that I do this practice with on a daily basis. So really just whenever I'm on the phone with them or whenever I am on Marco Polo with them, we will do that. Personally, in my journal, I really like doing it on a weekly basis. So pick a day of the week that's kind of your reflection day. For me, that is Sunday. I love doing it on a monthly basis, like getting to the end of the month or the very first of the following month and looking back on the last 30 days and really reflecting on, okay, this month, what am I proud of? What am I grateful for? And what do I want moving forward for the next month? Similarly, it's helpful to go quarterly. I love that cadence of looking at every quarter of the year, every 3 months, checking in. Okay, what am I proud of this quarter? What am I grateful for? And what do I want for the next quarter? It's really powerful, you guys. So the first time you do this practice, you might stay pretty big picture, like, well, I'm grateful for my family and I'm proud of the good kids that I'm raising, and I want to, you know, help them have a really good year at school. That's kind of big picture, right? It's macro. That's helpful. That's a good way to start. But I will tell you, the more granular and more present you can get, the more powerful this practice will become for you. So sometimes what I will do, and sometimes what I will encourage my coaching clients in Vibrant Living to do, is to say, what are you grateful for today? What are you proud of today? And what do you want today? Do you see how that just puts it right? I mean, that ball is in your court. It's a really powerful practice. I hope that you will try it. And I hope that you will join our email list so that you can get these videos to your inbox every week, as well as a weekly coaching email from me with more tips and insights about how to make your health and wellness journey more doable, more enjoyable, and yes, more joyful. So if this is in your inbox, hit reply and let me know, what does this feel like to think about having a practice like this? Who would you do this with? And how often would you like to be doing it? So I would love to hear from you, and keep watching these videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.